Hello and good morning, and it is 5:33 in the morning, Saturday the 14th of May 2022, and today I'm off to Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the Blackpool Pleasure Beach Experience event. So yeah, come along with me, don't be shy. And yeah, I'll take you on the little travel as well. Today I am going to walk to my brother's, and that will take me about 50 minutes. So yeah, come along with me, don't be shy, and I will meet you all on the motorway. See you all then.
Come on up, Scott. He's got some things to say. And then Mr. Punchdown himself, Andy Highgate, come on up. Oh, you didn't cheer like that for me. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to pass this to you. You're going to say a few things?
Morning everyone, so thanks for booking on, and firstly thank you Mike for turning up on time. It would have been nice if you'd have helped us this morning with some of the organising, but unfortunately because you're on time I can't hammer you as much as I'd planned, so we'll save that for the next event. But yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone for booking on again, appreciate it so much, and if you need anything off us just give us a shout and we'll help you out as best we can. Going to pass it over to the main man now, so over to you, Andy.
In the middle. Where's my bucket? Yeah, you're allowed to help. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome back. It's good to see you again. We've got a couple of things to tell you about just before we start with you, because you obviously got an ERT on Icon. And a track walk later. Hey! Grand Prix. Woo! Woo! There's no Oktoberfest though. Well, there is later on, but anyway. Yeah, extra dates. Thanks. Okay, so why am I, other than the fact I'm probably going to steal this at the end of today, why am I holding this? Because we have, marketing have made a whole load of these things which are down there, and we encourage you to take photos with them over the weekend if you can. And there's actually, this is a surprise, Scott. This is my surprise. Have you got your picture thing?
Next slide.
Next slide, please. Well, that's not very good. What's all that? Yay, okay. There we go. So I will have to stand in the middle. Okay, so for those of you that don't recognise this is actually the backdrop of the Grand Prix. And what we're doing this weekend, for this weekend only, for you guys only, if you're on this trip and you do a social media post, on Monday we're going to select the best one. And the winner will get forever immortalised and turned into one of these to go on the Grand Prix ride. So that's pretty exciting. So good luck, and I hope you win and get posting. You must either hashtag Pleasure Beach in, or so that we know that it's you and so on. And we'll pick the winner on Monday. But you've got until 11 o'clock on Sunday to post your stuff from this weekend, and the best one will win. And we'll obviously let Scott know, and we'll contact the winner. And we'll need a nice photo that we can turn into one of these for you. Okay, so that's competition number one. Yeah. Oh dear. So competition number two, you've got an ERT on Enzo. Hopefully, well, sorry, you've got an ERT on. It's going to be a very long ERT. You've got an ERT on but we have hopefully got the Enzo train on. So some of you will get to ride Enzo during the ERT, and you hopefully have all got a raffle ticket. So well, I'll pick the first one out. If you've got the ticket, you have to bring the ticket up and exchange it for one of these, which is the golden ticket, which you'll lose. All right, so let's go.
I don't know what number that is. Oh, 95.
95.
Hey!
95, next one.
3.
3. 3. 3. There we go.
Oh no.
Icon. ERT. Blackpool Pleasure Beach Experience event. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do a video of the motorway. I was talking too much, unfortunately. Don't know what happened there, guys.
Here we go. Blackpool boat number 1 of many. Is it up? No. It's a PV boat though. That's thinking RMC, the log flume. After 5 years of persuasion, Craig is finally on the log flume.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Stop!
Water's going up. Water level's raising.
They're going to get a nice splash if they're on leave
Imagine if it happens again.
You might regret that. Bit Marley voice, Mark. Is it?
Here's the bot.
The bot.
You're right, it will cut out.
Okay.
Anyone that's been to one of these before knows that if you came to the PB Express one, I learned 5 facts about the PB Express. And obviously I'm a coaster. Oh, actually, sorry, before I do anything else, and obviously there's some people that are dressed very nicely.
Who's that?
Very subtle. I just have to remind you about the competition that we talked to you about this morning. So make sure over the next few, over today and tomorrow, you're posting pictures and stuff online and so on. And then a marketing professional, I don't know whether we've got any of them, but if we have, one of them will choose on Monday who the winner is, and obviously you win the opportunity to have yourself turned into a cartoon to go at the back of the Grand Prix. And this is, I think, the only time we're ever probably going to do this, so it's a one-off opportunity. So yes, very exciting. Okay, cut the bit out I said about marketing, I'll get in trouble for that.
You ain't putting anything on us.
Right, so I've learned 5 facts about the Grand Prix for you. Hopefully it won't be too boring, and then we have to tell you also some rules about how we're going to do this, because obviously it's quite a big group. The Grand Prix is a bit shorter than, actually I'll talk about that in a second. So we'll start with fact number 1. The Grand Prix is made by Arrow. I don't know whether you knew that or not, I just hope you did, like some of our other rides. It's a turnpike sports car model ride, and it actually opened in 1960, which means the one at Disneyland, which everyone's probably aware of, I would hope, opened 5 years before our one did. And by the time ours opened 5 years later, Disneyland had been through 5 versions of cars, because basically the first cars didn't have any bumpers on them, and unbelievably they didn't have a centre guide rail on it, and so there were just no end of collisions to start with. Now ours had the benefit of having a guide rail from the start, so ours is a little bit different. We also used to, some of you may remember this, I think I remember this, we used to run on, I don't know what this is because I'm not a car person, but 2-stroke petrol engines.
Motorbike engine.
So that's basically what they used to run on, and at that time we could run 20 cars. We can now run 15 cars. How many do we normally run now? 8? Oh dear.
Don't green.
And then we also had a speed camera on the ride as well, but the speed camera was the on-ride photo. Well, that's gone as well now. And actually that was near where we're going to go on to the ride today. Right, the length of the ride is actually a bit of a mystery, because I wasn't sure what it is. I had a look online, I couldn't find it. And so I asked the chief engineer, and he didn't know.
So nobody knows.
So if one of you wants to measure it this evening whilst we're doing this, then you're more than welcome to. Although the chief engineer did know, because he was here in the 1980s, he did know that we used to have a clover-shaped piece of track that used to go out over where the avalanche is, and actually had to be removed in order for the avalanche station to be constructed. So the layout on the Grand Prix has changed in the 80s. Alright. Okay, so the other one that you might remember, we've got a F1 car in the station, and that was the car that when the Grand Prix switched from being petrol to electric, they did like a relaunch of the ride, and this was in September 2006. And as a PR stunt, we got an F1 driver, so it's an F1 Team Jordan car, and a driver called Ralph Furman sat in the car that was attached to one part of the Big One chassis, and the rest of the train wasn't there, and they actually sent it round. If you look on YouTube, you can actually find this video, and you can see how slow it actually went round, but it did make it round. And actually, next time you're in the Grand Prix station, which isn't going to be now, but have a look at the car as well, because how he fitted inside that car, I don't know, because there's absolutely no chance that I would have got in it. Oh, okay, I'm being corrected already. Alright. I had this the other day on What the Big One. I had an argument with somebody about what ride overtook the big one. Anyway.
Tell Mike to be quiet.
I'm sorry, he's just a band now for life. There's also a mural down there which we're going to go near as well, and that originated, now I was having a debate about this as well, but from the Hounds Hill shopping centre in town, and originally it was going to be demolished because people were a bit upset because it shows lots of people not wearing many clothes. But we took it in, and it's been relocated, and it's been here. We've actually got a few bits and pieces, some of which you'll see now when we do the walk around. Okay, so I think that's about five very interesting facts. How this is going to work, because there's such a big group of you, we're going to split you into about 5 groups of 20. The way we'll do that is when we go down to the ride, and we're going to go down to where the Speedy Pass entrance is for Icon, and go in onto the ride through there, and we'll basically, if you can queue up there, and we'll take you in batches of 20, okay? The sort of serious bit, well, actually it says you can take as many photos as you like, which you can. You can take vlogs, but only if you say nice things about us. Stop. Now, okay, sorry, there is an important bit. You need to avoid stepping or touching the electric pickup. It's the orange thing that goes right the way around the middle of the ride. And there's also the guide rail, so careful, because you can step over it, obviously, but if you can not kick it, or damage it, or touch it, then that would be much appreciated, because we want to open the ride tomorrow. You need to stay on the concrete parts of the running track, no venturing off, and you need to be really aware of the edges on this as well, and because there is bits which are fenced, but they're designed, there's a fence that's there for a car going past, not for somebody walking past, so there is drops, and so I need you to be careful, because I don't want any of you to fall off today and hurt yourself. Alright, so you do need to be aware of that. And then the opposite of that is that there's quite a bit, now this is an adventure for you, but there's quite a few bits where you're going to have to duck down and walk through short tunnels, and you need to be aware of what I've just said in terms of the centre rail and so on, but you also need to watch your head, because we can't give you 120 helmets to wear, so therefore you need to be super careful when you're going through those bits, because I don't want anyone to headbutt them and hurt themselves. Alright, before anyone asks, the spiral part, that's out of bounds. You're not going on the spiral, alright? So please don't attempt to go on the spiral, otherwise we'll be a bit upset. Okay. And then once you're all done, so we'll do this in batches, we're all going to go in the same direction. For those of you that were on the PB Express, well, we're not going to do it in quite the same way because there isn't the space to be able to cross over halfway around. So we're all going to go in the same direction in groups of 20. There'll be one of us at the front, one of us at the back, and then you'll walk round. You'll find it's quicker than the PB Express, and then when we all get back to here, when we're finished, we'll take you en masse over to the exit, and then I think you're going to Passage, and then you were going in the horror bar. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Step over, mate.
What, the Grand Prix?
Emma, are you recording?
The little finger's like just the view you get.
ERT?
I'm not actually scripted.
There's a little whale there.
Watch your heads, everyone!
Mind your heads.
Notice that? I don't notice. You don't notice that.
You can't go back.
Finn, you gotta come back. You gotta come back.
Come back
I think we should fix these again.
Oh yeah.
Stay behind the man. Hugs and move.
You're going to have to take the photo for us, did you realise?
Yeah, that's fine. We actually get
There's
people
icons.
writing and complain about this one. So many times.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Don't know what is going on here, but that is wrong. That is wrong.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to my channel again, Matt Ryan. Days out with Matt, man. Yeah, it is the Sunday the 15th of May 2023 and it's the second day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach Experience event. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do much filming yesterday. I was just having a relaxed time. It was like 23 degrees, so I was just enjoying it on the gardens. So I was just having a sunbathe, and today it is cloudy, but I think it will clear up, and they're saying today it could be even hotter, 25 degrees. Enjoy this video, guys, and later on I'll be going to the fair as well. So yeah, I might even pop on the pier if I get time. So yeah, keep a watch out, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. I'll see you in about an hour. The first ride we're doing is Big Dipper, and then the last ride we're doing is the big one, ERT. Enjoy. We're just clearing up now to go on to the Grand National ERT. We've got a big group here, Blackpool Pleasure Beach Experience Club. I'll talk to you more later. See you in a bit.
Dive in the middle seat quick when the barriers are.
Just done Grand National, and it's not the best. It's still very rough, even though they had the V-track. It's just the air time that really hurts. Oh well, it's not my cup of tea. I tried it, but yeah, I'll leave it till next year now. Now it's time to ride Icon. I know it's not a lot of videoing. I've tried to get as much videos as I can today. Oh yeah, I know. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, not once have I checked.
What?